Normally, before I ever comment on anybody's video, I will actually try and watch their contact and see what they have to say and why they're saying something. Anyways, as you guys can see here, I bought this other Mustang too to rip a battery out of it. However, once I received it, I realized that it's fixable. As you can see this on this video right now, where I'm driving it, I took it apart again to have the parts painted. But I decided to keep this one. The reason why the car got condemned was when they were starting to fix the battery, to fix the car, they busted the battery. They broke off the cooling nipple that is coming out of battery, and they condemned the car. All these parts mounted here were inside the car itself once I received it. So anyways, you all know what the reason is for today's video. So let's jump into it. It took me some time to find the appropriate BMS for that Ford Mach-E battery. The solution that I come up with is Daly BMS. I know I knocked Daly down before, but they are the only ones within a reasonable price that had 48S 200 amp BMS, and it will work perfectly for that Mach-E Select battery, 75 kilowatt hour. So it comes with all this wiring, and in full disclosure, please don't be a dumbass when you're wiring that much power. Double, triple check everything like I will, and then hook it all up. And it has this kind of like a parallel board that communicates the status between them all and inverters. And you know what? Let me go and wire this in and we'll go from there. I normally don't record because I'm on this project, then on another project. So let's see if I was able to hook it all up. So when I first removed the battery off of the car and disassembled it, I decided to use existing connectors of the modules when wiring in my new BMS. And I also decided to reuse these high quality bus bar that come directly from manufacturer. Honestly, when they're connected, there's no way for you to touch it or even play with it or in some way get hurt. So with that being said, all of these have been reused in each one of these modules over here. So this is the first battery pack, first 180 volt battery pack connected. And here's the actual wiring job that went into it. I will work on this, sorting it out a little bit later when the time comes, but today it's all about this do-it-yourself high voltage battery pack for your home backup or a solar system that you might have. I will have 2 at least, maybe 4, because I have a space left over for them. But this took me entire day to do, because you really have to concentrate on 48 cell connection to the BMS. And I also printed a chart with what each cell, at what voltage each cell should be when connected to the BMS. My average voltage was around 3.646, so this helped me out double and triple check everything while assembling this. Now let's look at the app and what do we have on it. Now here's the Daly app where you can go and set up all the possible settings on this on this BMS. In addition to that, there's the other connection for a CAN bus communication with parallel boards and to communicate back to inverters and whatnot. So far everything is working good, and here are all the cell voltages in these modules. Now this first module is a 3S8P module, meaning 3 cells in parallel, 8 in series, and the rest of these are 10 parallel 3 series, which gives us roughly about 37.5 kilowatt hour battery pack sitting right here. And I think it comes up to 213 amp hours. So I hope you guys kind of like this video. I will have more content to come, especially when the high voltage inverters are here. Alright guys, I'll talk to you again soon. And by the way, when we are dealing with so much power, just one more addition, you know, you gotta have appropriate cooling. Now I installed this Daly HVAC mini split unit with the sole purpose to take care of this power room, future power room. Talk to you guys soon.